You start with a picture in your mind, a scene brighter than your current reality. It might be the freedom to wake up when you want, the ability to travel without worry, a career that lights a fire in your soul, or a family life full of peace and abundance. That image is your blueprint. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But what does that really mean? It means your mind is not just a container of thoughts, it's a creative force. It shapes your habits, decisions, and ultimately your destiny. Yet most people never truly harness this power. They see a vision but never build the bridge between desire and reality. They float through life waiting for something to change outside themselves. But the truth is, the only real change comes from within. Building your vision starts with definiteness of purpose, Hill's cornerstone principle. Without clear, burning purpose, your mind wanders like a ship lost in fog. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. That's what it's like to chase success without a clear goal. But purpose is not just about what, it's about why. Why do you want that life? What drives you so deeply that failure is not an option? Discovering this purpose isn't always easy. It demands brutal honesty and self-reflection. But once found, it's magnetic. It pulls everything you need toward you, almost as if the universe itself conspires in your favor. Your mind is like a garden. You decide what to plant: doubt, fear, laziness, or faith, discipline, and clarity. What you nurture grows. Plant negative thoughts and scarcity blossoms. Plant hope and determination, and abundance flourishes. It's not just metaphors. Modern neuroscience shows that our thoughts physically rewire our brains, creating neural pathways that reinforce habits, beliefs, and actions. So, training your mind means consciously choosing what you allow to take root. This is why so many fail, not because they lack ability, but because they water the wrong seeds. Belief is the spark. You can have the clearest vision and the strongest purpose, but without genuine belief, it will wither. Hill called belief faith, an unwavering conviction that your goals are possible and worth the struggle. But faith is not blind optimism. It's a muscle built through repeated practice. When the world says no, faith says keep going. When your energy fades, faith says one more step. Belief transforms obstacles into lessons, setbacks into growth. Action is the bridge from vision to reality. Thinking alone won't build your dream. Dreamers without action are like sailors without sails. But action without strategy is chaos. You must build your plan. Clear, concrete steps that move you forward every day. Discipline is the engine that drives this action. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They create habits so strong that even on their worst days, they move forward. This is the secret behind the millionaire mindset: relentless, purposeful motion. You must also master the art of visualization. Athletes, leaders, and innovators use it daily. They see themselves achieving, feeling the victory before it arrives. Visualization trains the brain to recognize opportunities and prepares your mind for success. But be careful. Visualize not just the end goal, but the process. The struggles, the setbacks, the hard work. Hill taught that your subconscious mind accepts what you impress upon it consistently. Feed it with vivid success, and it aligns your behaviors accordingly. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is critical. Hill called this your mastermind, a group of like-minded, ambitious individuals who support, challenge, and elevate you. Negative or lazy people drain energy and cloud your vision. But the right circle sparks ideas, provides accountability, and inspires persistence. Choose carefully who you allow to shape your thoughts and habits. Failure is not the enemy, it's a teacher. Every millionaire and success story you admire faced failure. The difference is how they responded. Hill emphasized persistence as an essential quality. When you hit walls, you learn, adapt, and push through. The truth about success is that it's a process of becoming resilient, adaptable, and unshakable. Money is a byproduct, not the goal. Many chase wealth blindly, but Hill showed that true riches come from service, value, and contribution. Focus on how you can solve problems, improve lives, and provide value. When you create real value, wealth follows naturally. Your subconscious mind is your silent partner. It works 24/7, responding to the thoughts and emotions you feed it. Program it with positive, empowering beliefs. Guard it fiercely against negativity. Sleep, meditation, and repetition are tools to train this powerful ally. The power of gratitude transforms your mindset. Hill knew gratitude shifts your vibration, opening you to receive more. When you appreciate what you have, your mind focuses on abundance, not lack. Make gratitude a daily practice. It rewires your brain for optimism and opportunity. Self-discipline is freedom. It may seem counterintuitive, but controlling your impulses frees you from chaos. Hill taught that mastery over self is the ultimate victory. It lets you align your actions with your highest goals. This discipline is built in small choices, saying no to distractions, yes to growth. The imagination is your secret weapon. It's not just daydreaming, but deliberate creative thinking. Use it to innovate, problem solve, and design your life. Hill urged readers to develop creative vision, imagining new possibilities beyond current limits. Faith and fear cannot coexist. You cannot hold both simultaneously. When fear creeps in, confront it head on. Replace it with faith. Faith in yourself, your vision, and your process. This battle between faith and fear rages daily, but your mind is the battleground. Remember, the life you see in your mind is waiting to be created. It will not come knocking at your door. You must become the architect and builder. Every thought, every action, every choice is a brick. Build patiently, build persistently, build with faith, because when you do, the impossible becomes inevitable. There is a life waiting for you. A life that exists right now, not somewhere distant, but just beyond the walls of doubt and hesitation. It lives inside your mind, in the vivid pictures you imagine when no one is watching. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But today, this truth must echo louder than ever, because the world we live in demands more than mere dreams. It demands courage. It demands focus. It demands that you create the life you see in your mind and refuse to settle for anything less. Close your eyes, picture it now. The life you've always wanted. The home, the freedom, the people who fill your days with joy, the work that sets your soul on fire, the health, the wealth, the peace. See it clearly, feel it deeply. That vision is not a fantasy, it's a blueprint. The very first step toward turning possibility into reality. But here's what many don't tell you. Seeing it isn't enough. Believing it isn't enough. You must create it. You must build it. Thought by thought, action by action. The mind is not a passive vessel, it's a dynamic force, a garden waiting for your careful tending. What you plant, you will harvest. Plant doubt, fear, and hesitation, and scarcity will grow. Plant faith, discipline, and clarity, and abundance will bloom. Napoleon Hill taught us that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. Without it, you drift like a leaf on the wind, directionless and powerless. But with it, your mind becomes a magnet, pulling toward you the people, opportunities, and resources you need. To create the life you see in your mind, you must become the person who deserves that life, the person who wakes early, works hard, and refuses to quit, the person who embraces failure as the tuition for mastery, the person who keeps their eyes on the prize when distractions scream for attention. But more than anything, you must believe. Believe in the vision when no one else does. Believe in the process when results seem distant. Believe in yourself when the world doubts you. Because belief is the spark that ignites the fire. Without it, even the clearest vision will flicker and fade. Tonight, as you lie awake or go about your day, carry this truth with you. The life you want is not a gift to be waited for. It's a creation to be crafted. And every thought you think is a brushstroke on the canvas of your future. Choose your thoughts wisely. Feed your mind with hope, with purpose, with relentless faith. Take action no matter how small, every single day. Build momentum, build discipline. Surround yourself with those who elevate your spirit and sharpen your vision. Remember, the greatest riches come not from luck, but from a mind trained to see, believe, and create. So don't just dream about the life you want. Create it, see it, believe it, and then make it unstoppable. Because the only limits are those you accept. Your mind is the architect. Your vision is the plan. Your actions are the foundation. Begin now and build a life that even your wildest dreams couldn't imagine.